So today, what we are going to understand is more about the kind of jackpot, right? And the strength candle and an action candle. So yesterday, I think we had discussed more about the jackpot candle. So for the people who might be joining for the first time, just let me quickly add an indicator here, which is a big move indicator. So you have to type big move here. And in this one, you have to go here. Then you can select the colors, press enter once you are selecting it, and then close. You really don't need the bottom, this one, so you can hide it. Okay. So something like that, this will look like that. So just a recap of the yesterday session. We were discussing about the jackpot. Whenever you are finding this golden color candle at the bottom of the trend, right? Most likely this is a reversal kind of a setup. And another thing, I will add it before even discussing the further topic. Imagine you are entering here, keeping your stop loss here, and entering above this. And then once you get another, in a continuation move, you are getting another jackpot. And if it is again moving on the above side, you can keep your stop loss here. So that's a very, very good tool. If you are just, what is happening here? Yesterday when I was getting few questions from the people that then what is the use of delta over there, right? So till now we didn't touch delta here. We are just talking about the big move indicator and you can use this one as a positional tool. Okay. So right now we are just talking about the positional trader who want to use this tool. And when we introduce a delta, then you can even use it for a scalper. You can use it as a intraday trader, or you can use it as someone who want to just capitalize big returns in just 1 or 2 days, something like that. Okay. So as of now, we didn't introduce it. In the coming session, we will introduce that part as well. So now, based on the today section, right? So we'll talk about this strength candle. What are these strength candle? What are these action candle? Right? So we'll discuss more about it. So for let me help you out understand a concept better here. So what is happening? The market, let's say, tries to move like this, something like that. So if I like zoom in this section here, it is not like a V-shaped recovery, right? Most of the time, what happens is market try to spend time at this level, which is basically nothing. This is the same level. When market try to spend time here, so at this level, basically, you can call it an accumulation, right? Or in a distribution. So basically, in your trend, there are two, three kind of like trending move. I will call it accumulation first, then distribution, then again accumulation. In between, you're getting, you can call it a trending or a retracement also. Then again trending, then you're getting distribution, again retracement, and then accumulation, and so on. And that move. This is the cycle that moves that way, right? So now at the bottom, let's say this trend is there. When you are seeing a lot of these color candle, like blue color candles, right, at the bottom or into the range, basically. And this range can stand there for initially at the 10% level. Okay. Initially, that can be 10%. But near to the breakout, this range most of the time, not certain, but most of the time comes to 5% range, 5 to 6% range. Okay. So whenever you are looking for a series of this strength candle, you can call it an accumulation. Yeah. And whenever this is happening within a range of 10%, it means big players are accumulating this stock. Now, what happen is when you are getting a series of accumulation plus you are getting a jackpot that give you a very strong trend. Understand that? And if it is happening at the bottom, then mean a very good trend. At the same time, when this series of these strength candle are happening at the top, might be a distribution or a trap, right? Then I have to be little worry about why this is happening. Same way, the kind of an action candle. Let's say we are getting series of action candle here, right? I'll create a scenario here. So first the market was like say going down and then it started to be into a range. This is a range. And then it started giving a breakout. After a breakout, you are getting some kind of an action candle here, right? So how I deal this kind of a move is some big player took the market down. They accumulated at that level. Once their buying is completed, they will try to ride the trend in future or option. Means I basically call this action candle as speculative moves. Why does this speculative move is done into the market? Basically to move the market from one place to another. And this can be a fake move. This can be a real move. Now, how I need to know when it can be a fake move, when it can be a real move. So you have to understand the rules, guys. Okay. So now I will tell you that there are four very, very strong rules as a trader you should know. If you're trying to use all of these candle, till now you are only using the jackpot candle, but now if you have to use strength candle or action candle, what would be the use? So imagine first is the jackpot. Jackpot, I don't think need any information, right? On that. Jackpot is a very strong reversal trend. If it is happening at the bottom, good opportunity, right? For the bottom, good opportunity for buy. Happening at the top, good opportunity for the sell. But it always tell aggressive entries. Now we have strength candle. When the strength candle are happening at the bottom, a good confirmation. When it is happening at the top, it is an entry for sell. This is an entry for buy. Again, when action candle are happening at the bottom, now these can be like this. This is the bottom. Let's say the trend moved up, then again coming down. Here the trend can further go down. And here, if you're getting an action candle giving a breakdown, that's a real down move. But at the same time, if this trend is trying to reverse and at this level you are getting an action candle, right? At the bottom, it's a fake up move. Same way, at the top, the trend moved up, then you are getting a reversal, it's a fake down move. If this is a kind of a level, it is breaking out with an action candle, it's a real up move. Can all of you remember that thing? Basically, can all of you remember this three basic rules? At the bottom, see, all of the trend that we are seeing is at the bottom and the top. Because most of the time we are trying to find the reversal trades. And now we'll be talking about some continuation. When a breakout happen, you're getting an action candle moving up. That's a real move. It's a good move. Imagine a scenario, you have bought some quantity of bank nifty and trade is running in your favor, right? You won't just try to add and add, right? You will wait for the particular target to happen. And before that, like you want the move to happen, right? So big player, even they can add small quantity, but they will not add very good quantity over there, right? So that way there would be a speculative move. So now, if you understand this logic, you can easily identify a fake move or a real move. And sometimes this rule will not work. There are a few exceptional cases where the rule will not work. But as a trader, we have to avoid such trades, even though the market is giving you 30%, 40% returns. Okay. So let me quickly put up few list here. So I'll just call one list here. Let's say I'll add. Okay, these are the few stock I have added here. So one by one, we'll try to call them out. Okay. So I just randomly picking few stocks, guys, so that I can teach the concept. So in case of an RT industry, what you are seeing is you're seeing a series of jackpot happening. Now, when a series of jackpot are happening, it means a big player is very much aggressive over there. But do I really need to focus on that? No, I really just need to think of a bottom candle. If it is working out, that's good. Otherwise, I have to avoid this. Let's say ABB. Yes. See how nicely in ABB the trend is emerging. So I'll take a 3-year chart, and this jackpots kind of a candle information you will get it from the Jan. Before that, you will not get it. So if you're seeing that basic candle formation, don't believe that like that this is nothing happening because we started adding the data from Jan. So you will see only till from the Jan itself. See, now any one of you can help me identifying a trend into, let's say here. Can I call this a kind of an accumulation zone? And even at the bottom, you're seeing a jackpot. Then at the bottom, you're seeing a strength candle. Then again moved up, stopped, and then a big momentum happened. This is a accumulation, boss. Even your jackpot is a combination of strength and action candle. Action is speculative move. Strength is strong move. So combination of that is telling you very aggressive move, basically. Okay. So this is a good accumulation area. And if I have to understand this area, if you see this, the range was like this. And if I go here, this range, if I measure here, this particular range, this is 5 to 6%, guys. Did I tell you the same thing here? That the accumulation can start from 10%. When a breakout will happen, it will start from 5 to 6%. That is another key point for all of you to understand if a long consolidation is happening, right, into the market, you can consider this as a good starting point for you. And believe me, this is a real move, right? Sorry, by mistake, I removed this. Let me quickly add it, guys. Okay. So what is happening after that? You are seeing a trend is happening into the market, and might be at this level, good trend emerged into the market. That happened. Now, most of you might see these candle and will miss this trend, right? But it's okay. When you miss this trend, you got another jackpot at the bottom. This is your entry, a perfect entry into the continuation trend, a big trend, and then you can ride another move. And then another, this happened, but this is not happening at the bottom. I might skip it because if I see this complete move, this is around 50%. So I might skip it because if I'm not getting a very good trend, right, I will skip this move. So from here, the fresh move happened, but it didn't trigger me based on my jackpot rule. Didn't happen because of strength candle, is only happening in the either the empty candles or the action candle. I will miss this move. Imagine it the power of a jackpot here. When the jackpot happened here, the market moved, didn't reverse, again moved. At the bottom also, you see a series of jackpot and a strength candle. Market move, didn't came down, then again move, again jackpot, again. So here, if the market is there, right now, what you are seeing is you are seeing a move and that is still be there. And why? Because a lot of action candle that form, and that's why this trend is not been confirmed. Although you got a movement here, some people are okay with the just I want a movement, but you really need to define or differentiate which is a good move, which is a bad move. And now this is happening. Okay, after that, what are the things that I mentioned you? Lot of, you can call this an accumulation. You can even call this as a distribution. Anything. But when I see here at the bottom, you are seeing action candle, a normal candle, then a jackpot candle, but it's not happening at the bottom. Again, kind of an accumulation or a distribution. At the bottom candle, again, accumulation or a distribution. So till the time this particular area is not broken onto the higher side and the candle closing, I cannot really define this trend. But at the same time, when because of at the bottom, there are more number of action candles are there, even I will not ride this fresh move. I will avoid this. Okay, that is how I select my stock. If all the stocks are giving me a very good criteria to enter, I will enter. Otherwise, I will not enter. Now, okay. So, okay. So one question is there, definitely that's a right question. Navneet has asked, here you are getting a jackpot and strength candle both. Now, how would I deal this one? What the rule I have taught you? If this is jackpot happening at the top, it tried to broke, but it went down. It's a downward move. Simple. If it is happening at the top, but market broke on the both side, your stop loss got hit, but on the closing basis, market went down. So it's a selling jackpot. When it is a selling jackpot, it will come down. So you got a retracement here. And then something again moves up. Okay. Nothing, not exactly. The strength should not either break. See, I don't know when the next day what candle would be formed, right? I only know the previous candle is a jackpot candle. And my rule says that when there is a jackpot candle, I need to mark the high and low. If it is breaking closing basis, it is breaking down, right? It's a downward trend. On a closing basis, if it is breaking up, it's a upward trend. Simple. And that risk you have to take as a trader. So let's go quickly to any other trend. AB Capital, let's say small stock. People like to trade small stocks. If I go here, this was not happening. This was a jackpot candle. But at the bottom, I'm getting an action candle. Whole move is basically an action candle. Nothing happened here. See, when an action candle is happening, market will try to come back to the same position. But again, this is an empty candle. Again, empty move. Again, empty move. All this move is empty. And I don't be surprised if this market started falling, you will see this level coming up. Okay, I won't be surprised if this market started falling, you will see this level coming up because there is no strong support. And now here the market moved up. From here, the market is accumulating to a bigger level, you can say, or distributing to a bigger level. I don't know. But here, if the levels are not strong, even I will not go and trade. Okay, I will not go until unless this move is getting complete. Otherwise, I will not trade. I will just remove this, or even if I have to trade this stock, I will look for a jackpot candle be very strict with my rules that okay, if that level is broken, I will be out because I know this is the lower level that can come. Okay, so this is something that you have to take care of. Now again here, here at the bottom, you are getting a very, very strong, see, all the way the jackpot were happening. And after that, when this bottom was formed, and you see a massive move happening into that then rally start. Here also kind of a bottom. Then again, this leave that part, election part. Again at the bottom, you're getting a move. Again at the bottom, you're getting a jackpot. Again, a series of jackpot, right? Here also, then fizzle out, then again. So now see here, what more thing is you're getting a series of jackpot, a fake out, right? Here also, this is a fake breakout and then went down to a regional level. This move might be how much? 8 to 10%. This move is around 8 to 10%. Now this trend is getting shorter. This trend was getting shorter. And now if I just call out the complete move here, right? So see, this went down, but actually the market was trying to be into that range. The one fine day it went down, but actually closed above it. So this is another range. So this will be giving you an idea of 5 to 6%. So that's how, see, every stock is different, right? When you are going with a combination of trend, might be complex for few people. I've been doing it for the last 10, 12 years. So I have a better idea. But obviously, if you do it, uh, I would say in one day you cannot. You really need to do practice every single day. Okay. But otherwise, the jackpot thing was there. And when I see the jackpot, I will try to take a risk. If that worked out for me, that is very, very good. I need a cleaner chart. I really don't need such kind of a chart, to be very frank. I really need a clean chart. If I'm getting a very clean chart, then I will look for a trade opportunity. Otherwise, no. Here, if you see it at the bottom, market uh, fake out moves happen. These were the very fake move happened. Then higher level, nothing happened. So I was waiting that the market should come back. Where it has to come back? This is the area basically. See, multiple time it retraced to that levels again. And again here, the market was not giving you any sign. I didn't do anything. Then at the bottom, it gave you the jackpot. And that is the level I should be looking out for. Because I always want a one candle stop loss risk and then a strength candle form, that's okay. And I can tell you, based on my experience, this is the range they were building. How big pillars sometimes do is they try to trap you on the bottom level, then they give a breakout. Okay, that also happened. That is another part of a kind of a trap trading. But here the jackpot happened, area, and then market moved up. Again here, nothing much is happening, but I believe this candle would be a jackpot. Let me. It's a very, very thin kind of a candle. But otherwise, if I have to avoid, this is the only bottom candle for me now. And then based on that, if I would have traded it, but for a fresh entry, I don't have an entry here. Okay. I really don't have an entry here. Let me look at Adani. Many people are even talking about the Adanis, right? See what is happening into the Adani. This is December 1. Then a move happened, right? this move is not happening with the strength candle. This move is happening with the strength candle, but the strength candle are not into the range. They are moving up, right? And see how big this range is being built up. This is the range for Adani. And if I go here, till today, you are into this range. That's how you should know that when the strength candle are forming into a range, that means some accumulation is happening. But at the bigger level, this accumulation or a distribution is happening, and the range is so big. For me, I will not go and take that trade. Okay. But if I go with this one, this is 70 to 20%. I will not do anything into this move, right? Here, all the way, it was a distribution. Then suddenly a jackpot candle formed at the bottom, and then market turned up positive and broke it. Then again, some speculation happened. The market came down, again a bottom candle, and then a jackpot candle and a strength candle, and then again market started moving up, right? So here you really need to be smart, guys. Let me explain this thing also. See how I consider a few parameter here is, let's say this is the jackpot candle. Let me create a proper jackpot candle. This is a jackpot candle. Other day, I want the candle to break up. Okay. But sometime what happened? A trap happened. How do you know this is a trap? A very good information is the market will try to break it. But at the end of the day, the body of that will not go below the jackpot, kind of a thing. And then again, kind of a strong trend emerge. But here, if I see it, this jackpot is a continuation move. And then here, a new trend emerge. But even if I see this and this, I will not take a trade. I will wait for some time. No doubt this is a strong, but I will wait for some more days to get a more clarity on that. Let's say Adani port. See what is happening? The same kind of a pattern that is happening into Adani for a long time, being accumulation, distribution, whatever you call, fake empty moves, then coming down, and this is again happening. So I will not take a trade. See, what I really need is I really need a strong trend to emerge. Right now, this is not a very clear chart for me, so I will not go and trade into this one. Okay, why not the second candle in Adani? I think you are talking about this candle, this one, right, Mithun? Yeah. So if I would have at your place, I would have taken a trade, to be very frank. Based on my experience, I know this is a good candle. But because now I'm trying to teach you guys, you might feel uncomfortable understanding why Lavdeep would take this as a trade opportunity, right? I know based on my other concept, a big move, or might be delta, or might be fair price. I know this is a bluff they have taken, and then every people has got trapped over there, and they're taking the market up, right? But because I'm just right now focusing on to the big move indicator and the jackpot and the other thing, based on our criteria, this is not getting fit properly. So I will avoid it, because how would I see is if this is accumulation candle has to happen, why all these candles are empty? Leaving this thing as here, I really need to understand all this move on the downside, why they left it this way, right? So if someone of you have done my big move course, you would have the answer for that. But because we are just talking about the indicator here, so you will not get the answer correctly right now. So I will avoid this trade. Okay. See what is happening into this one. Again, a similar chart as Adani. But at the bottom, if you see this also become a double bottom, right? And then market started moving up. You can understand what I'm trying to say. And from here to here, you see 5%, 6% is the range happening. So it's a good trend emerging with a good accumulation, right? And at the bottom, you're seeing a jackpot, and then this trend is emerging. I'll show you just in all of a sudden some good chart came into my mind, right? I will show you if you believe, and I don't know if you can see all the chart here for the last few years. Let's see it. This is a Shriram transport stock. Let me take, if I can have it here. This Shriram Finance is trading at this. Uh, okay. Let me, I think it would be there, but let me take quickly this platform to showcase the concept. And this is happening on a daily chart. See, I already have marked this candle here. And just to showcase what the power of a jackpot and trap trading, I was teaching this big book concept to my students that time. And we identified this is a jackpot candle. And this was a complete trap happened into the market. This was a range. Then at that time itself, I told everyone, and there is a video also on YouTube, guys. There is a video, complete video on YouTube. Later on my channel, you can watch it. Okay. So I told that this is a trap. And this candle, this big player are buying here, and this level will not be broken any time in life. Okay. And that was the confidence level that I have. And what was my target there? And you all know, if I have to define my target, basically how I define my targets, right? So my targets are based on this level, which is 2.272 of Fibonacci. This is my target. If I come here, this pretty well has hit my target. Understand that just one candle as a stop loss. If that worked out, I will be into the trade for years, right? Uh, to give you a glimpse of what I'm been talking about it, see, because now people think that it is easy, right? To say that, okay, this you have told, this one you have said, something would happen. Oh, just 1 second. I'm showing you just a video. You can watch out the time here. Um, this was just the start of a trend that we were talking about. This was at 12:30 price. And I gave a complete study on that. Okay, this is the candle we identified. And even I told the levels that from here, and this is the move, how it has to. This is a complete study on a YouTube. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out to understand the power of a this thing. This is a jackpot. So understand that if you know how to do the proper study onto a stock, and how, if you know how the big player are trapping you, if you know the bottom has been formed with few confirmations into the market, then your journey into catching a very big move, right, is very easy. And this is the power which I am just trying to help you out to understand, that there are big moves basically. Out of all your study, one fine day, you will find one stock that is giving you good move. One more stock recently that came into the radar, I think 3 to 4 months back, even I was studying it, right? With my students. I think this is the candle in May or something. We were discussing this thing. a few of you will already be into the webinar, I would say. I told them this is the bottom candle. This stock will not hit this low again in life, right? And every one of us started making the positions. And if you see it, how nicely it is trading. So what I'm just trying to help you out to understand based on these two examples that came into my mind, right? In your stock itself, when you study based on this big move indicator, you will find few good trades that can work out for years and years. And that will only happen if you trust this software. If you start working out, you might fail sometimes. You might get a stop loss hit. It's okay. But the real understanding would be you should come to me and ask that Lavdeep, why the stop loss got hit even though there is a jackpot. I will give you a complete study on that. Why the stop loss got hit. And nobody, I would say, in the stock market would have the guts to tell you that why the stop loss got hit. Because I do a lot of research onto the things. I know why that is happening. I might also take a few stop losses, but the ultimate point is when you even take a stop loss, you should know why the stop loss happened, where you got failed, why the market turned into the wrong side, right? So these are the things. But otherwise, this is a very, very good data tool. Even here, right now, you're seeing a bottom. Jackpot candles are forming up into this tool. And from here, you can get a very good, pretty tool. Uh, Now, all of a sudden, if you know it, in 2020-21, this stock was my one of the favorite stock. I have ridden a trend till 6,000 from 1,300 level to 6,000. I had this in my portfolio, right? And now, see, I'm not getting a very, very clear trend here. It's happening somewhere, jackpot, but again empty, again empty. That's why I really don't want to trade it, right? So you really need to understand. You might get only 2 trades in a month. You might get 5 trades in a month. I get every day, to be very frank. I get every day. But at the start, you might get 5 or 10 good trades in a month. Out of that 10 or 15 good trades, let's say 10 good trades, your 7 are working and 3 are hitting your stop loss. The 7 are working, giving you 10% stock move. The 3 are hitting, giving you 2% loss. It's okay. As long as I'm getting a bigger move into the market, I can make good money into option and future. That's okay with me. Okay, so I'll think I have said enough regarding this strength tool and the kind of an action tool. But because we are seeing number of charts, sometimes we are not able to see the right behavior of the move. Like say Infosys, I don't know, Friday or Thursday, I was seeing Infosys. Someone was asking me that, Lavdeep, why are you not being long into Infosys? Understand that, see the behavior here. I really don't like this behavior. I don't like this candle to happen. I don't like even at this level, this is nothing happening. At this level, this is moving up. I don't like it. Right? So even though this has rallied, I can give you 100 of example where the trend has moved, but with a period of time, it will come down. At the same time, if I see Tech Mahindra might be giving me a good opportunity. So, I mean, as a trader, as an intraday trader or a swing trader, why would I invest my money where my concept are not fitting up? I should be only buying such stock where I can see a jackpot and a good accumulation or a breakout with an action candle, right? So these are the few things you have to understand as a trader. Not every single trade, every single stock you can work out with. You have to give time, right? For the last month, if you see me, I was working with Bajaj Auto Trade. Bajaj Auto has given me a very good return last month. I've been riding this trend from here. then moved. Then again I got a trend, moved, again got a trend, moved, again got a trend, moved. This whole move, I caught it through options. And if I'm getting, and this is the range I've been telling you, see, this is how nicely the chart of this one is happening. If I have to just explain you a bit, this complete like bottom is being accumulated by some big player. Then I can say that this stock will not come down below this, and this range that is still happening into the market. If you see it, this range is approximately 10%, and then this range got narrowed. This range got narrow here, considering this jackpot, right? Considering this jackpot, and this is the range. Now a breakout would happen. This is a 5% range, which I have been talking to you from the start of the session. 5%, a breakout with a action candle. What else you need, boss? You are getting a strong accumulation candle. You are getting a jackpot at the bottom. You are getting an action candle at the top. इससे अच्छा चार्ट हो ही नहीं सकता मार्केट में. If I had to invest all of my money, I would have done at that level, right? Without considering the risk management. So this is the kind of a chart I always have to look out for. And if I find this, I continue to ride this trend month and month. So this particular software is helping out to give you all such trade pattern. But yes, you really need to practice this hard to understand. You need to remember few patterns. I will try my level best, even on a YouTube. I will try to and show you every single day that what kind of a study that I have done on this stock. Based on that, what are the kind of trend that I have picked up, right? Because of, so this can happen, but you have to start practicing. So tomorrow, basically, let the discuss about the tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the strategies. I will show you a screener, how you can use make use of the screener to work with your jackpot indicator. You work with the strength candle and how to identify with the action candle. These are the strategy we will try to understand tomorrow and day after tomorrow, guys. Okay, do let me know quickly if you have any question, query here, guys. बच्चों को पूछना तो Vignesh is saying, please check granule chart. Okay, just quickly, I'll check the granule. Granule, if you were, I mean, I should not say something. Okay, it's a good chart actually. Granule is a very good chart. This is a very good accumulation or a very aggressive kind of a action is happening, and this is happening along with this earlier bottom, you can call it, right? The move trailing stop loss, and then it came down with an action candle. That is actually a good behavior here, right? But at this level, definitely you at the higher level, if I talk about onto this, there is nothing strong resistance over there. So for me, this is a very good level. And at the bottom, it got trapped. People buyer who are there, they got trapped, and at there, aggressive buyers start coming in. In no time, this you will see the level above this. A very strong chart, very strong chart. Very rarely this kind of chart happens into the market, right? So you really need to love with the chart, guys. So when you have this big move indicator, you will start loving the chart because you know what is the big player intention is, what they're trying to do into the market. Are they buying it or selling it? Might be you get wrong sometime. Again, I'm telling you. But if you start practicing this on a daily basis, look for 10, 15 charts, start practicing it, and then see the magic happening into this. Okay. So with this, I'll say I'm done from my side for the today, guys. Quickly, let me know if you have any question query so I can take it up. So Naresh is asking that at the bottom there are many jackpot candles. How to trade that? Because some of the candles high broken then come down again. Yes, like this again here. You're seeing a jackpot here, right? So what I really need to see is, let's say if I'm trading this jackpot, So let me draw the bottom, right? And then draw the high. Next day, basically nothing happened, right? Not neither the high nor the low actually has broken. And the next day, high got broken. Then I will keep my trades with a stop loss of at this, and my entry would be above this. And this high is broken. And then again, what happened? You got a stop loss got hit here. But if you see closely on a closing basis, it is not hit, right? You can call it a bad stop loss. Big players try to take you out. But if you see this candle is forming, I will again go and long here, taking another position. And now I will be going into this trend, right? Sometimes that would happen. And this is stock market, and we have to accept that a stop loss might trigger sometime. Sometimes you get a very clean trend happen. But right now is this particular stock is heading to a bigger zone, and that's why a lot of aggressive accumulation is happening. Okay, Rajesh is asking that how to identify the sell. So same criteria. At the top, you have to look for a jackpot, and if it is breaking the low of the candle, then you have to look for the sell jackpot. Okay. Green and the red candles. If you remove this big move indicator, my chart is showing you green and red only, the normal chart. So if any point of time you're seeing a big move, indicator is not showing you any color like golden, blue or white, it means nothing happened. None of the big players were active over there. There was a very, very normal low volume day, kind of a retailer day.